Good afternoon. Today is March 22nd. This is part 3 of the week 2 assignment for FTE 217. My name is Joe O'Hara, and I have just completed assembling the firearm. It took me a couple days because one of the parts, the forward assist button, had actually, when I pulled it out, there's like a pin and a spring in there. That pin had broke, so I had to go and purchase a new one. It's really easy to do. It just took me a couple days to actually get time to go do it. But part 3, we had to go over the feeding cycle. So we're going to run the firearm through all 8 steps of the cycle of the operation, and then we're going to talk about what we should see. So right now I have a magazine in there with 3 snap caps. So here's the snap caps magazine. I got 3 in there, and firearm is on safe. So when the first one is the feeding, so what we should see is the actual bolt when we pull back the charging handle to pick up that first round. It's going to open up our ejection port cover, and it'll allow that to be seen. So we're going to see in there, see that bolt come all the way back, and then we should see it pick up. I'm not sure if you can tell, pick up that first round sitting on top. Yep. And slide it into place. All right, so that is the feed cycle, and now we just chambered our first round. It's sitting into the chamber. When that happens, that bolt slides forward, and then that cam actually cams it forward and locks it into place. So we did the feeding, we chambered the first round, and we have the bolt locked in place. So next thing is the firing. In order to perform that, you would take your selector switch and place it into the fire position, just like that, and then you would squeeze that trigger. So squeezing the trigger is going to cause your hammer to come forward, pushing that firing pin into the primer, and then firing off your projectile. All right, so here we're going to squeeze it, and you heard the hammer slam forward. That would hit your firing pin, causing your projectile to come out. So we're going to place this. We're going to eject that first round, just like that. And now we're going to place it on safety. I want to eject my magazine here, and I'm going to allow my bolt to go forward again. And when you pull that round out, or that bolt comes backward, that unlocks the bolt head, and then it extracts that empty round, that empty casing. So that extracts it out of there, and it ejects it out from your ejection port, and then it recocks everything. And now we're all set up to do it again. So real quick here, I'm going to show you what I was talking about when it slams forward, or when you pull it back, how you reset everything. So we're going to take this down here real fast, and right here, so this here is your hammer, and we're going to place this on fire, and we're going to ease this forward. All right, so you saw how it lifts up. So when you squeeze that trigger, that hammer slams forward, boom, hitting your bolt down inside here, hitting that firing pin, and then causes it to fire. And then when that comes back, this sits inside that groove inside your bolt, and so inside your BCG. And when it comes back, it resets it, brings it back down, and now you're ready to shoot again. All right, and that's all 8 firing cycles, and what we should expect whenever we see it. All right, thank you very much.